Hello guys, good morning. Dave Santarelli here from BreakingChartAlerts.com. We got a big opening bell coming up here. First off, unemployment numbers were much better than expected. We posted a pre-market video on YouTube. You guys could check that out. 881,000 unemployment claims versus 950,000 expected. Last week it was over 1 million, so much better. Markets were climbing off that news. We got further news here with Carnival Cruise Line stating that they're going to be reopening cruises out in Italy and Europe, as well as Germany, starting September 4th and later on this month here. So Carnival Cruise Line's up about 6% here in the pre-market hours. Delta Airlines getting a nice pop here. Got about 30 seconds until opening bell here. So let's get started. Tech's not looking too good. We'll see if that could start picking up. Apple's down a little over 3%. We locked in those gains on Apple yesterday, which was really nice here. Rocket Mortgage, that had earnings yesterday. That came down to that 10, has support at 27. She breaks above 29. I'm going to be looking for another trade on Rocket Mortgage.
Good luck today, everyone.
And here we go. Good luck today, everyone. Let's have a great day. I think today's going to be a little bit more patience. There goes Delta, guys. Delta 31.64, up almost 2% for the day. Let's take a look at it today. 1 minute chart on Delta. And let's see what we got going on here. Let's take off extended hours. And there we go. Delta's still continuing to climb, 31.75 a share. There goes Carnival Cruise Line, 17.77 a share, nearing 18 bucks. This stock was just at $16 yesterday. You see how it had that $2 climb from those lows. That's what I mean about patience and discipline with those trades. We have the October 16th Expo. Beautiful trade setup, still continuing to climb. I love that setup there on Carnival Cruise Line. Let's see what else we have going on here. Carnival Cruise Line trades up 54%. And our other Carnival Cruise Line, we have a vertical spread, $17.50, $20 vertical spread. That one's up around 33% as well here. There goes Delta, continuing to break higher. Let's see here. In the trade room, let me give you guys the link to Zoom. That should be sent out in your email every morning with your daily newsletter, but let me see. I'll get that to you. Efren, you didn't send that out? We gotta get that in there. There we go, guys. There's the Zoom link for you guys. Delta Airlines still continuing to climb, 31.85 a share. Big breakout on Delta. Now take a look at Delta, 3-month daily. We're coming up to that resistance right at 32. We break that 32 and we zoom out here. We're going to be looking for that $34, $35 target area on Delta Airlines. Love the looks of that. Moderna's moving. Yep, we talked about Moderna yesterday. That's going to continue to break higher. Carnival Cruise Line's now above $18 a share. Big breakout there. We have massive gains on our Carnival Cruise Line trades. Looking good there. Would love to see AMC start to climb here as well. Let me put up AMC on the other chart here. AMC right hanging around $7 a share. Not too bad there. Let's see, what else do we have? We got a nice, let's see. Got a nice move on Carnival, still moving. $18.50 a share on Carnival Cruise Line. Let's take a look at Marriott. Let's see, an alert has been met. We just got a notification here. Alert has been met. We got Planet Fitness above 63.51, PLNT. Let's take a look at Planet Fitness, PLNT. Delta trades at $32. There goes Planet Fitness starting to climb.
Session low here. S&P 500 futures, new session low. 35.56 and a quarter.
Carnival Cruise is looking good. Let me sign into the Trade Challenge account here. See what that's doing. Love that Carnival Cruise Line trade. I think we're going to see that $21 to $23 target on that really quick. We got a nice gain in our trade challenge account here today, guys. I'm actually probably going to close out our... Look at that. Our Delta trade's almost in the green. You guys remember all the stuff about Delta there. We finally got that. I'm going to close out Delta, I think. Yeah, we got another day. I'll let that run a little bit. Let's see. We were in at $1.29, and she's at $1.25 now. And she's still continuing to climb. Looking good. There goes Delta again. Guys, I just closed out our Delta trade for a profit. We just closed. Remember how much that Delta trade was down, guys? Just closed it out, $1.35 profit there. Nice job on Delta Airlines. We just closed that out for a profit in the trade challenge account. Closed out the Delta September 4th, 31 strike call. Closed that out at $1.35. She's still climbing there, but that is looking A-okay with me.
Amarin, ticker AMRN. Shares were halted at 9:33 and 32 seconds. If this is going to be a 5-minute circuit breaker halt, expect Amarin shares to resume trade at 9:38 and 32 seconds. That's AM Eastern Time. Ticker AMRN.
Delta's continuing to break higher. 32.32 is shared now. Carnival Cruise Line up $18.35, up 10% now for the day on CCL. There goes Delta Airlines, guys, still continuing to break higher. Let's take a look at Intel. Intel is still looking good. It was just green before here. That's looking good. That's still a great trade, Charlotte. That you have to. We have the October 16th Expo. Can't let that kill you yet. Cisco had a big drop. Yes, we got to see the news on Cisco here. Let's see what's going on with Cisco. Cisco. ServiceNow and Cisco partner for contact tracing. That's all the news I see on Cisco. Not going to do anything with Cisco yet. Let's take a look at Facebook. Facebook's holding that 290 support. Carnival Cruise Line still on the climb there. That's looking great.
Colgate Palmolive, ticker CL, stocking in a new 52-week high here at 79.81. It's ticker Charlie Lima.
Probably going to be looking for some day trades here today, guys. I think we're going to have some good volatility we can take advantage of. Marriott is looking good there, Ron. You guys remember how you were worried about Marriott when we were traced back down to support at about $100. Nice climb on Marriott, and that trade is looking good and in the green. Love that setup there. Looking good. Beautiful exit on. Let's see what that's going for now, that Delta trade. I want to re-enter into another Delta trade, but go a little bit further out. We closed out the Delta September 4th 31 call. Closed that off for $1.35. Nice exit there on that Delta trade, guys. Beautiful exit there. see here if I remember how to do this. There we go. Delta trade is closed. We just closed out the Delta trade on the trade challenge sheet on the website.
Tortoise Acquisition, ticker SHLL, shares up about $4 over the last minute, rebounding from the 52.40 level. 56.15 last trade in Tortoise Acquisition. It's up 0.4%, ticker SHLL.
Microsoft trade. Let's take a look at Microsoft, Intel, Marriott's still on the run. That's looking great there. Microsoft might retrace down to about 225. That's where we got some support out on Microsoft. Intel, INTC. I love Intel. Next candle above 52.50. I'm going to be adding to that. Facebook's definitely climbing from the lows. This thing was down about 4% in the pre-market hours. She came down to 291. She's now at 295, only down about 2% for the day now on Facebook. That's looking good. Carnival Cruise Line trade's looking great. We're up $1,300 on our Carnival Cruise Line trade, up 68% gain on our Carnival Cruise Line. Intel, nice hook pattern there. I like that. Let me look at the watch list. American Airlines is up 4%. Let's take a look at AAL. American Airlines looks like this is going to easily get to that 15 target here. We could certainly jump into that as well. Let's see. Delta's only up about 2.86%. American Airlines is up over 4%. So let's see what we want to do here as far as the airlines are concerned. I'd love to pick up some airline stocks going forward here, like a much longer term expo. But I also want to do some day trading. So let's see if we could possibly do some Delta. September, let's go with the October 16th expo here. Let's pick up that 32 call for, let me see when their earnings are. Let's bring up the calendar. Here's the calendar now. That's going to tell us everything going on with that stock. Nothing at September. Ooh, earnings are on the 8th. So let's see. Maybe we could pick up the October 2nd pretty cheap. Yeah, they're about the same. Not too much more. Let's see when American Airlines is reporting. They're reporting on the 22nd. So I could pick up AAL for the 16th expo here. Let's take a look at AAL. And let's look at their chart here a little bit further. That one's got some room to go. This one's got a nice 1750 target. I'll pick up American Airlines, and that could be a little piggyback trade off of that as well. So let's take a look. American Airlines, October 16th. We can pick up the 14 strike dirt cheap here. I love that. October 16th, the 14 strike. Going for about $1.85. I'm going to pick up 20 contracts of this. Buy to open. And we are good. And there we go, guys. We just made about a $3,700 trade. Order status. We are live on that order. Market, Dow's picking up a little bit. NASDAQ's still pulling back a little bit. But here we go. American Airlines. We got to go with this new sector rotation here, guys. The airlines, the cruise lines, the hotels, that's what's picking up. Tech had that big run. That tech run looks like it's slowing down now. So we picked up American Airlines. Let me put this in the system there so you can see that. And we picked that up for, let's see, $1.84 contract, 1.84 per contract. Our target's going to be $17.50.
Airline stocks continuing higher this morning after the open. Airline stocks started moving following news out of Carnival that operations in Italy would resume this weekend, and operations in Germany expected to resume on November 1st. Shares of American Air AAL up 4.5%. Shares of Southwest LUV up
October
2.5%.
16th.
Delta shares up 3%, ticker DAL.
14 straight
And
call.
another major player there, United Air, shares up 6% on ticker UAL.
Buy price
Shares of United now
1.84.
over the $39 level.
All right, that is now entered on the trade sheet on the website. So if you guys go to the portfolio tab, you'll be able to check that out now. That is there.
Tesla, ticker TSLA Electric, tweeting that Elon Musk tweeted an article, quote, Elon Musk, Tesla to unveil core structural design change for how a car is made. That comment apparently from Elon Musk. Shares of Tesla moving over the 415 level here, 419.59. Tesla shares down 6% for the session, ticker TSLA.
Alrighty, there we go. That is on there now. That is set. And American Airlines is still taking off. We already got a 2% gain on the American Airlines trade. Let's take a look at the trade room. You have to understand, though, guys, when you have a big run on a stock, it's normal to see retracement. A little bit.
AT&T, that's ticker T, shares now
34.51
level, up 1.5%, 30.17 last.
And that
trade.
next green candle I'll be adding on Amazon. Let's see, Google, same thing. Tech's pulling back. I mean, you see what Nasdaq's down 2% today. Nasdaq's down 230 points. Stay away from tech today, unless you want to day trade some puts. There goes American Airlines continuing to break higher. Delta Airlines is on the run now again. Nice run here. Our American Airlines trade is already up 5%. A quick $200 profit on that trade. Nice job, Honka. Joseph Callahan on YouTube. Yes, blah, blah. Zoom sessions are recorded. And we are live with our members on Zoom right now. Our pro traders have access. We got all of our members here on Zoom. Not all of them, but a good portion of members on Zoom. Banks, big move. Yep, we talked about that in the pre-market video. Banks were looking great. Bank of America, JP Morgan, Citigroup. Take a look here. JP Morgan. Nice climb on JP Morgan. We can look at that 107.50 easily on JP Morgan. I want to focus in, though, on the stocks that we're currently in. Let's see, American Airlines. I was thinking about making a trade on this as well in the trade challenge. Let's take a look here. Trading options.
I seen a black trade in the issue.
I'm going to pick up something in the trade challenge
just under 523,000
on
shares
American Airlines. I'm going to do the same trade, actually. The calls for the
shares are up just a 0.25%.
October 16th Expo, we'll pick up the same one. October 16th, we'll pick up the 15 strikes going for $1.60. 14 strikes going for $1.95 now. We'll pick up the 15 strike there. And we'll look at that $1.55. I'll pick up 10 contracts in the trade challenge account.
Session low
Preview
over the
order.
last few minutes. New session low in S&P 500 futures.
Alrighty, guys, just executed a trade in the trade challenge account. Here is a new trade in the trade challenge account.
35.59 and 3/4.
I'm going to share that with you guys now. That's the trade challenge account. We made one trade in the main account, one trade in the trade challenge account.
Market PMI just out a couple minutes ago at 9:45. Composite PMI for August lower than expected, slightly lower than expected, 54.66. We're looking for 54.7. Market services PMI 55.0. That's better than expected. Economists had been expecting 54.8.
Let's see. Dow's continuing to climb. Dow's up almost 60 points. So we're going to be focusing mostly on the Dow today. NASDAQ's pulling back a little bit. Our Marriott trade's really taken off. We are now in the green on our Marriott September 18th trade. Let's take a look at that. Another nice profit on Marriott. Look at that stock breaking higher. You guys see now that trade plan and why we have to be patient. If we got in on this day, which we probably did, we retraced for 2 days. We had a loss on these 2 days. We were down like 40% on those 2 days. But on these two candles, that trade's now in the green and up 13%.
SWBI shares at session low down 7%, 1936. A reminder that company will be issuing quarterly results after the close today. Its ticker Sandy Whiskey Bravo India.
Juan Moreno said he closed his rocket trade before market close yesterday for a 23% gain. Nice job there, Juan. Tyler Cummings says he's got an 82% gain on Carnival Cruise Line. Let's see what that stock's doing. We're up $1,500 now on Carnival Cruise Line.
Vuzix, ticker VUZI, company out with a press release.
She got almost up to 19 bucks.
New major defense contractor to develop a customized waveguide solution, and shares of Vuzix moving a little higher here on value following that press release. Ticker VUZI.
Love what we're seeing here. We also have the Carnival Cruise Line vertical spread that's looking good. I want to see AMC start to pick up here. If that doesn't pick up, I'll get rid of that today. Their movie theater's open tomorrow, though, so she might get a big pop tomorrow. And remember, I'm looking at our expo dates. The only thing we have expiring tomorrow is the AMC trade. AMC... see what else we got here. AMC and the Tesla vertical spread. Beth, the Moderna trade was not executed yesterday. It expired worthless. Well, not worthless. You know what I mean. I put in a limit order. It did not get filled. I wish it got filled. Look at that pop on Moderna, up 5%. I think this is going to continue to run, especially with them saying that that vaccine is going to be coming out within the next 30 to 60 days. Definitely like to set up on Moderna. I'd be looking for about a $80 target on Moderna short term. Mackenzie, what's that? The Intel call. Let's take a look. Our Intel trades in the green today. Intel still continuing to climb. There we go. Charlotte, you see what I'm talking about? Now we got Intel continuing to climb. Now, if she breaks above that, let me zoom in this a little bit here. So you guys could see we got a beautiful hook pattern here on Intel. So we got that shaft. Here's that shaft. A shaft happens when you have a big drop from earnings. This is called the shaft. So we have the shaft that formed. That's that big drop, the big straight line down. Then we have base support here at 48. This is called our base. And then once you start climbing above that base there, here's that base, then that's when you have that breakout. So now that hook pattern's forming. So now that we climbed above that resistance from that base, now here was that area where we started to climb there, and we got a nice hook pattern forming now. And now we're going to be looking probably for that 58 target over the next few months. Short term, I think we could go to 55. 55 to 58, that's going to be the target. Nice hook pattern. Again, this is called a hook pattern. And that Intel trade is looking absolutely fantastic. Love it. That trade's up 200 bucks today already. Let's take a look at Walmart. Look at Carnival Cruise still running. Walmart is trying to break that 150 again. Walmart's on fire. Our American Airline trade's looking good. That's in the green. Let's see, Beyond. Not a fan of Beyond. That had a nice pullback, though, to 125. You could be looking at that. I guess we drew this a while ago. We got some strong support right at around 125. And then we're going to have 150 as our resistance. So Beyond could easily get up to that 150. It does that, she's going to break to that 175, which is R2. So we have R1 at 150, R2 at 175. Beyond is looking good, Rod. Excuse me. Didn't have my coffee this morning. 1020 cross. First green candle. That's looking good. 150 would definitely be a target if you wanted to jump in on that. Let's see. Wow. Carnival Cruise Line. We're up almost $2,000 now on Carnival Cruise Line. Carnival Cruise Line, 1861. Remember, this was just, this literally was 15 something here just 2 days ago. We're near $19. That's over a $3 climb there since we entered into that trade. Looking great. We're up 81% on that trade today. What a beautiful breakout on the cruise lines. Looking good. Delta's still continuing to climb. Carnival Cruise Line's running for that 19. Let's see what Moderna's doing here. Moderna's still climbing. If Moderna breaks $70, I'm going to make an alert on E-Trade here. If we break above 80, what did I say, 70 on Moderna, I'm going to be entering into a trade. mRNA. Let's see here. Get rid of that. $80. Or, I'm sorry, $70. Keep saying 80 because that's going to be our target. So And there we go. We have an alert on that. Guys, our American airline trade is rocking higher. AAL, Delta's taking off there. There goes American Airlines breaking that $14 a share. Delta Airlines 32.45 continuing to climb. Marriott trade is looking great. Intel trade's looking great. Let's see, what else do we have here? Carnival Cruise Line vertical spread. Carnival Cruise Line. Wow, what's going on with CCL? CCL near the highs of the day here. Take a look at the today 1 minute chart on CCL. Continuing to break higher. That stock's up almost 12% for the day. You see how we were able to get in before it had that big move with our trade plan. Really heck of a great trade there.
Correction on that.
Hey guys on YouTube, if you could take a moment and please like this video, share it on social media, subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell so you can get notified here of any time we release any type of video. We got a video production team here now. Amazing job by Natalia here. So you guys see those videos coming out. They're amazing. So subscribe and you guys will get notifications as soon as we release videos. And classes will be there as well. So keep an eye on it. And please give this video a share for us.
ISM manufacturing PMI for August coming in 56.9. Analysts, economists have been expecting a reading of 57.
I think we're going to see continued breakout on Carnival Cruise Line over the next few weeks here. I'm thinking about adding more to the trade challenge trade, but doing something shorter term. Maybe like looking at next week's expo. Let's take a look at that option chain. CCL. September 11th. Look at how cheap those 1850s are. You get another move like today and you got max gains. What else we can do, though, is a vertical spread. Buy to open, sell to open. We could do a paycheck trade for next week's expo on it. Let's just see what it's going for. We could do the 18, 19, 43 cents to be worth $1. That's a big gain there. I like that setup. We'll continue to look at that as the day goes on. Not going to jump into that until we break possibly about 1860 on CCL here.
Rocket Company is approaching $29.
There we go. Rocket's continuing to climb there, Ron. Ron Burgundy. There she goes, 29.13. Watch for her to break that $30 a share. 6-month daily. What do we say? Trade plan perfection. $27 was support. Came down to that 10. She's at the highs of the day now. Now we're going to be looking for that continued climb up to 35. She had her first earnings after going public. You know, a little bit of a pullback there, but this was upgraded to $35 and $38 a share. So I think we're going to continue to run on that. Yeah, sure, Mackenzie. You guys, if you guys want to give me some class topic ideas, we could certainly do that. Tesla's continuing to climb there, nearing 430 a share. We have that 450, 455 vertical spread. Let's see what that Moderna's doing again here.
Rocket Company shares pulling back below the 29 level, 28.88 last trade in RKT.
This guy talks way too much. He's one of those tickers. Look at Moderna breaking higher here. I gotta get into Moderna. There's no way I can't. With that vaccine coming out, that thing's gonna rocket higher. love to go with the October 16th Expo on Moderna. You know, there's sector rotation now. So now that they're talking about that vaccine being ready, obviously once that's distributed, these stocks are going to climb pretty significantly. I'm going to do a spread. Buy to open, sell to open. I'd rather do the next week's Expo on that, September 11th. I think that's going to get it momentum for a few days here. We could do the 69.70. That's going for 37 cents. I'll do 40 cents even. 0.40. I'll get in 30 contracts. Net debit. Submit. Place trade.
Microsoft ticker MSFT. The 237
order status
for the week ended September
live
11th, showing interest near the bid. Shares of Microsoft down 2.3% today. 226.49 last trade in ticker MSFT. Merck ticker MRK, company CEO making some commentary here saying the COVID-19 antiviral is currently being evaluated for phase 2 trials.
That's not going to get executed.
Expects being able to begin pivotal trials.
Let's see, Netflix. See, now it's back at 29 Rocket Mortgage. So that guy here, Charlie's usually great. This guy here, he's a ticker.
Turning negative 86.90 last trade in Merck MRK.
Look at Netflix, still continuing to climb near the highs of the day, only down about 64 cents for the day. Today, 1 minute. Look at Netflix go. Anyone get in that Moderna trade? Nasdaq's picking up from the lows. Dow's now down about 50 points. Let's see. Wobbling says he got in Moderna. Medlin's got Moderna. PR Dub got Moderna. I think Moderna is going to be a hell of a trade there. That's going to be a great swing trade.
Stocks falling to a new session low. S&P 500 futures now below the 35.50 level. 35.48 and a half. We're down about 0.9% here for today's session.
It's amazing when the market's down so much, but yet our accounts are looking good. Hookset said Intel's coming back for him. Intel's climbing there, 10 cents, still continuing to climb. That's looking pretty good. I'd like to see a little bit of a sell-off today and then a big pop tomorrow. That'd be absolutely fantastic.
Macy's ticker M shares just touching a session high at 767, up about 7.5% for the session, now pulling back below the 760 level. 755 last trade in ticker M.
Okay, I'm going to close out Carnival Cruise Line and re-enter into that. That one's not wanting to close here. I want to get rid of that before it drops below that support. Okay, we are out of Carnival Cruise Line October 16th in the main account here. And we're going to be re-entering that. We're out at 3.02. We locked in a big gain on that. 3.02. We are out of that. Guys, it's always best to lock in profits. Let me see here. 3.02. Well, remember, AMC's opening their movie theaters tomorrow, so I think we're going to see some good news coverage on that tomorrow as well. So I'll keep an eye on AMC for the rest of the day here. But we just locked in a nice profit of $1,219 on that CCL trade. Let me share with you guys.
S&P 500 futures down about 8 points over the last few minutes.
Here we go, guys. We locked in a $1,219.64 gain on CCL. Nice profit to start the day. Half hour into the day, locked in that nice profit. And then we locked in a profit on Delta as well. Now let's see, what else do we want to do here?
35.45, rebounding at a new low, 35.44.5.
Marriott, I want to see that start to climb. Wobbling said he's in Moderna at 44 cents. What did you get Moderna at 44 cents? That spread we were talking about? Nice job if you got in that. Mine wasn't executed. Good job, Wobbling. Shorelay Chic says, is it too late to get into Rocket? No, it's not. Still a good opportunity. I think we have some great opportunities on the financials, Intel, and of course the cruise lines and airlines. I told you there's going to be a sector rotation. Number one, gold is going to start to, well, it's already started to climb. It's going to continue to climb gold into the election. Cruise lines and airlines, they're going to continue to run there as we see that sector and industry rotation from these companies that have been hit the hardest by COVID. Andrew Richardson said he dropped Intel while it's worth something. Now just imagine, we got a pullback today, right? So we get a nice climb tomorrow. We're going to see a nice run on some of these positions. Delta's starting to climb again. Pretty slow day, a little choppy. You can see Carnival Cruise Line had that nice breakout, and then it's got some support at 1825, resistance at 1875. It's just trading sideways between that right now. So the best thing to do is sit back, be patient. Our trades look great. We're locking in profits as we go along. Once we get down with our trade plan down to that 10 or 20 simple moving average, and then we get that confirmed bounce off of that, we'll be adding to more positions here. And this is the beauty of getting those October 16th expos like we have here. Those October 16th expos, we got a month and a half until they expire. So that one day move today doesn't matter much to us. Ray, I see Tesla at 422.
35.43 and 3/4.
Let's take a look at Apple, see what that's doing. We'll re-enter into Apple once that starts to move again. 3-month daily on Apple, right at that 10. She's got support, though, at 125, so she might retrace a little bit more down to 125. Beautiful thing is, we locked in our profits on Apple. That's what I mean about locking in. Now, remember yesterday we locked in profits on Apple when we were up near here. You know? Now, what's important is that pullback. If you didn't lock in that pullback there, you're down 30-40% from those highs there. At least, minimum. So that's what I mean about locking in profits. And then when you get that confirmed bounce off that support, that's when you could re-enter into something like Apple. You know, trade plan, trade plan, trade plan. And it's about discipline, patience, and looking for those setups, which most of you guys in the trade room are doing a hell of a job doing. So congratulations to you guys. Let's take a look at the Qs. Now it's just time to sit back. Don't be forcing trades. That's how you're going to blow your account or lose those profits that you work so hard for. We are looking great.
In mode, ticker INMD, shares at a new session high over the $36 level. Upside intensifying as that stock pushed over $35.50, and as shares crossed $36, volume coming into the issue. Shares up 1.9% for the session, 36.24 last trade in INMD. Stocks continuing lower here, 35.41 and a half last trade in S&P 500 futures. DraftKings, ticker DKNG, shares spiking on volume, now over the $40 level here.
Let's see. Ray said Costco had a blowout sales, blowout earnings. Let's see. Look at Costco. That was a nice move there.
1.7%, 40.60 last trade in DraftKings, ticker DKNG.
DKNG. That's probably going to continue to spike with that news about Michael Jordan coming on as an advisor. I'd be looking at that 43 to 45 as a target. Let's see. I want to find a good day trade. We're probably going to have to find a day trade in the afternoon. Morning session's pretty flat here.
S&P 500 futures now touching 35.40, new low 35.39 and 3/4.
Beyond still breaking higher there, looking good. Beyond pulled back quite a bit from those highs there. Down about $5 from those highs this morning. Delta Airlines still taking off here. Today, though, look at the Qs. Qs still continuing to break lower here. Let's take a look at SPY. Maybe we could do day trade on SPY or Qs. Now, see, from the looks of what I'm seeing right now, where we are on a 3-month daily for Qs and SPY, I think Qs might retrace back down to 290 support, and SPY could come back down to about 350 before bouncing off that 10. You see how when we get that big climb, we retrace back down to that 10. A big climb, we retrace down to that 10. We just had a hell of a climb the past couple of weeks here, so there's a good chance we could come back down to that 348, 350 area of support on SPY. So that tells you, watch what you're trading. Don't be going long into anything yet. We're pulling back now within our cycle. So we have our cycle and we have our phases. So we're in breakout momentum cycle because we're in 10-20 cross holding above that 10. But now within that phase of that cycle, we're in the retracement area back down to that support or back down to those simple moving averages. So that's a great indicator there for you guys to show you, hey, you know what? Maybe I don't want to go long anything just yet, instead of looking at that sector rotation. Here are the sectors right here. You could be looking at the sectors, see what sectors are outperforming. And that's the beautiful thing about it. Look at transportation, look at energy, look at consumer non-cyclicals, utilities. These are what's starting to take off now. So energy might start to run. Now you could look here and see which ones are doing the best. Oil, well services, and equipment up 1.29% after being slaughtered over the past 13 weeks. So you got to understand how to look at these sectors and how to find that sector rotation. And that's really important for you guys. I love transportation. If you look at the airlines here, take a look at the airlines. Past 5 days, over the 13 weeks, she's down big. Airlines are starting that sector rotation. You see, they're up 2.58%, 3.24%. You got to be looking at these sector rotations, and it's really important for you guys to be looking at your sectors here and seeing what's outperforming and what's leading and what's lagging. And now if you put all that together with the trade plan, looking at that sectors, now you're going to be able to find what stocks are worth trading. Because obviously you don't want to keep looking at that every single day, the same stocks. Once technology is done on that run, and that sector rotation comes in, then obviously you want to look at a different sector there. And that's looking like what we're going to be doing here for the next couple of weeks as this vaccine's coming through. JS Buyer says she's in and out of SPY puts for a nice profit. Great job. Ray, you're always at Costco. Every time I talk to you, you're going to Costco. We're going to have to rent you space in there. Maybe you could trade from Costco.
Stocks continuing to move lower here. 35, 31, 25. That's 35, 31 and a quarter is the session low in S&P 500 futures.
Natalia, I showed Virginia that video that Tom was showing about Trump from the Daily Show. Yeah. She was laughing her butt off on that.
Mackenzie died of laughter.
That was so funny. You guys got to go and see Trevor Noah on the Daily Show. Funny skits he's making. Let's see. Delta Airlines is still continuing to climb here. Albeit slowly. $32 today, 1 minute, 1020 cross. Not doing too much though. Still in it, Enrique. Yes.
Stocks down nearly 1% over just the last 20
Now remember, we had a 500-point climb on the Dow yesterday. So, the Dow's down 190 right now. Wow, NASDAQ's getting absolutely slaughtered, down 315 points. NASDAQ's down almost 3%.
S&P 500 futures now below the 30.
I would not double down yet, Enrique. Please. Be cautious. There's a sector rotation that's starting, it looks like. Tomorrow would be a confirmed sector rotation if I see tech continuing to sell off.
Just to note, not seeing any news to justify the sharp move lower over the last 20 minutes here. Now 35.25 and a quarter, 35.23 new session low in S&P 500 futures.
Shares of several airline companies are trading higher potentially after Carnival Cruise Line announced its Costa Cruises brand will restart cruise operations this weekend, potentially bringing optimism to the overall travel sector.
DraftKings co-founder just recently on CNBC, and shares pulling back from a session high, stock turning negative, ticker DKNG. Seeing a small rebound here in stocks. Bloomberg highlighting commentary from New York Governor Cuomo that malls in New York City can open on September 9th with limited capacity.
Malls opening September 9th in New York City.
Checking stocks of commercial REIT here. Shares of Simon Property Group, ticker SPG.
SPG.
Higher here.
There we go. There goes our SPG again.
Shares a little bit lower following that comment. Vornado, ticker VNO, shares quiet. And
What'd they say? It could open.
SLG shares.
When did they? Do you remember the date they said?
Up 4.5%.
You weren't listening. Did you hear the date they said that the malls are going to be opening?
No.
No, you didn't hear that.
No, I was editing.
I missed it. Do you guys remember what date they just said? Tyler, we are going to be doing the pre-market morning video every morning. So every morning, this is just going to be for members though, I think, the morning video, right? Or is it going to be for everyone?
I don't remember. I have to check with Tom. But
I think we'll do.
Everyone.
Yeah, I think we're going to be posting it on YouTube about 8:30, 9 o'clock, somewhere right in there. It's going to show, hey, here's the top stocks that are moving. Here's the market news. Here's what we're watching for the day. And here's any type of news that we have to watch for with our current trades. So I want to do that every day. It's just going to be a quick 5-minute video. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're going to be doing our trade analysis video that I posted yesterday. That's a great video. Check that out, and let me know what you guys think of that.
That gas last trading 250.
Thanks, guys. September 9th.
BCF.
Now see, here's the beauty. You guys remember the trade challenge account, right? The trade challenge account, we locked in some profits today. And here we are with the trade challenge account. It's still near the highs. We got that up to about 7,800. We're only $400 away from the account highs on the E-Trade account. This is the trade challenge account. We started this account here with 2,500. We got down to 1,700 with this USO trade. That really screwed us up, that first trade. Then we started looking for great setups, and we built it from that 1,700 to about 7,800 earlier. What's today? It was either earlier this week or late last week. We got that up to almost 8,000. Now we're only a little bit off of highs. And that's what I mean about the importance of account and trade management. Cutting the losses, taking profits when you have them. $400 off all-time highs, that's not bad. And that's just the trade challenge account. So that's really important to understand trade management, money management, and portfolio management.
JAN, company out with a press release confirming stability data of JAN 101 development batch, and said it is preparing for commercial production to support the upcoming PAD and potential COVID-19 clinical trials. Shares of Jan 1 now up 9%.
Facebook retracing. 290 is going to be support on Facebook. If she breaks that 290, holds that 290, breaks that, we're to be looking for that 300 to that 305 again. So I'm not trading Facebook until we get that confirmed bounce. And that's what's really important as a trader. You have to wait for that opportunity. The main account here is down about $2,000 for the day, which isn't bad, given the market pullback here. We rotated a few stocks here into some airlines and some cruise lines, so that's looking good. That's going to be a nice run over the next few weeks. Want to see that AMC start to move, though. That is not doing much at all yet. AMC, $6.90 a share. Down about 2% for the day. Now see the AMC trade, it still looks good on a daily chart here. It just needs some time. So this is one of those ones, and I think once Friday comes, we could see this spike, to $7.58 a share. Especially if they're showing actual, customers going to these movie theaters and that the demand is higher. That'd be great.
Stocks rebounding about 1/3% here over the last couple minutes.
Stocks are rebounding quite a bit. Stocks are starting to climb. We're looking good. It's after 10:30, so we're going to end this now. And like I said, we're making more videos. We're doing a pre-market video, an unusual option activity video, and then a trade analysis video for you guys, which is going to be incredible once we get these started. And again, we're recording classes here in the afternoon and on the weekends for the beginner, intermediate, and advanced classes and courses on the website in the education suite. So if you guys want to come join us, simply go to breakingchartalerts.com. Oh, let me do this. You guys could go to breakingchartalerts.com. And you guys could read through this, exactly what we offer, what we do. You could read some of or watch some of our member testimonials. They were not paid for a darn thing for those videos. And you guys could see exactly what we offer and everything. And then you could go to the Join Now page, membership plans, and you could see exactly what you'd like to join. So the $125 a month, that's the morning trading video, the live trade room, and that includes access to the app. And then the Pro Trader, you get the morning video, the afternoon video, you get text alerts, live trade room, trade challenge, BCA newsletter. We'll go over the trade plan, current position analysis like you saw yesterday. That's going to be just for the pro traders and the elite traders, and then the recaps and the classes. Now the Pro Trader Elite, this is going to include the weekly classes that we're starting. We started that last week. We'll probably do another one tomorrow. Got a lot of things going on this week. Maybe we'll do it on Saturday. But again, Pro Trader Elite, this is for new members that don't know much about options, don't know much about trading. This is going to help get you on the right foot there. So if you have any questions, please shoot us an email, shoot us a message on Facebook, Breaking Chart Alerts, and we will get back to you really quick. Alrighty, guys, I hope you guys have a great day. I'm going to see you guys in the afternoon trade session, and excited to see what happens tomorrow here. Tomorrow, again, Day Trade Friday, guys. Every Friday we day trade, and I'm looking forward to it. I think we're going to see some good volatility we can take advantage of. Alrighty, guys, take care. God bless, and have a great day. Great morning. Bye-bye.